I'm not feeling that well. I have a cough, might be a whooping cough, I'm not sure. I'm not feeling that great, so bear with me. I may cough and scare you because my throat's really itchy and hurting and just feeling a little bit under the weather. But I have a message I wanted to share that I think is really important, that keeps coming up and keeps being placed on my heart when I talk to people either on the phone or by text message or anything like that. So I just wanted to share it with all of you as well. So a lot is coming down the pipes. A lot is happening in the world, as we can see. And we want to be prepared, but not paranoid, right? So we want to be prepared, not paranoid, not fearful, not afraid, but prepared. We want to prepare for what is coming, and we want to know how to make it through. Like, how are we able to see through the natural world, like what's happening in reality, while also staying in tune with what's happening behind the scenes in the supernatural world and in the energetic world, right? So to speak. So what is happening in that supernatural world, and how are we going to get through to the other side? So faith is being able to see the unseen or know the unseen. Hi, Liana. Just sharing a little message. My throat's hurting. I'm not feeling so good, but I just want to share what's on my heart. And we did speak about this a little bit today. Liana, I was inspired to share from our conversation and from conversations I've been having with several people lately. So I do want to share that although in the natural you're seeing a lot of things come down the pipes and we feel like things are getting back to somewhat normal, we feel like, we're hoping anyways that things will stay normal. But what's coming down the pipes, what we can see through the United States of America as well as other parts in the world is a lot of places are on their fourth lockdown. And this lockdown is a pretty extreme lockdown with military checkpoints. And so it's a pretty extreme lockdown happening in other parts of the country. And usually, countries in the world, and usually Canada follows suit. So Canada usually follows suit with the Commonwealth countries. So the Philippines is locked down, England, Australia. So we see a lot of countries on their fourth massive extreme lockdown, and we don't want that to happen. Of course we don't want that to happen, but the reality is that we did follow suit, and they claim that there's the new variant. They're claiming that all of this stuff, and I won't get into detail about all of that, but the point is we do need to prepare for what's potentially coming. I like to say we prepare for the worst, and then we hope and pray for the best and stand on God's promises. So if we can see that in other parts of the world, lockdowns are either being threatened or are happening. Military checkpoints are happening. The unvaccinated are unable to go to stores, are unable to purchase anything right now or go to out in regular society. So now what's actually happening, what's going to be happening? We have to see what's happening in the natural world, and we have to process this in a supernatural world. And there's a lot happening behind the scenes energetically with God and everything that he's working on. And then there's everything that we see in the natural. And what we see in the natural world right now is, evil and Satan really, really trying to get their reins over us and really, really trying to dictate and get control. So I just wanted to share a little message about this today. And if I cough and scare you, I'm sorry, because I'm not feeling that well. My throat's really killing me, and I have some interesting cough going on. So don't be alarmed if I do cough. But I do want to just say, as Christians and just in the world, we want to be prepared, not paranoid. Prepared, not fearful. Prepare for battle, as if we're in a battle, which we are in the world. We are in a battle, supernatural battle between good and evil. We want to prepare for the battle while living on God's promises, while living not in fear, while living in our power and glory through Christ, because we are protected. And we know that we have power over evil as we believe in Jesus Christ. So I just want to share that things are happening in the natural world that are going to appear. It's like Satan's like this child, and he's about to lose control. And when he's about to lose the game and the battle, what is he going to do? He's going to push as hard as he can, like a temper tantrum, and he's going to cry like a 2-year-old, and take as many souls or hurt as many people in the process that he can. He is going to take as many souls or hurt as many people in the process that he can. So what's going to happen in the natural is we're going to see this push for like massive vaccination, that anyone who is not vaccinated will be segregated from society. It will look that way. It will look like passports are coming and they're here to stay. It will look like we have no other option. It will look like we have no choice. It will look like there is no other way. It will look that way for the next potentially several months in the natural world, okay? It will look this way. What God is putting on my heart is, it is not that way. It is not going to be that way. It is going to fall apart. Sorry about that. The United States of America is going to, all these mandates and everything are going to start reversing and fall apart. And the United States of America, the patriots, the citizens of the United States of America are going to be, it's going to be the first country to stand and to fight against this and to liberate and truly liberate and keep their country free. And what happens when the United States of America becomes free? Canada, luckily that we are attached to them as a neighbor, we will slowly start to see what is happening in the United States and become free as well and stand up for our rights and stand up for everything that we believe in. But we have to pray and fight for the United States of America, for the whole world, but fight for our last standing nation that will keep their liberty and freedom. And when we do this, Canada is coming to freedom as well, and so are the rest of the nations of the world. Once one world leader is liberated and free, we all become free as well. God is working with the United States of America, is working behind the scenes with the whole world to liberate and free us. But we have Satan and evil who are going to come against us as hard as they can this next push, as hard as they can to make it seem like there's no other way out.